I realized the other day when I was preparing for this that I've never told the story of how Under Moonlight got its name. Like, why is it called Under Moonlight? And I think it's a good story to tell, because I think it is reflective of what I'm trying to achieve to a degree. So back in 2017, you might remember there was the Great American Eclipse. There was like the solar eclipse that happened in the summer. And at the time I was in a different band. And we decided, as part of this band, we were gonna do a tour in celebration of the eclipse. We were basically gonna do a tour all week, like shows every day, and then we were gonna play during the actual eclipse, like on the day. And I was all excited. So we drive down to like the Kentucky border. We're basically like the Kentucky-Illinois border, and we set up our gear. And I should note that like we're in like a field in the middle of nowhere. There's like nothing around us for miles and miles and miles, but we wanted to play like at the point of, they call it like the point of totality, like in the middle of the eclipse. So we're in a field in Kentucky, and we set up our gear. We play like the first 15 minutes or so of the show, and the show's going fine, and then 15 minutes in, the eclipse happens, and we stop the music because we wanted to pause for a moment, and we look up, and like I'll never forget the moment when I first looked up at that eclipse, because I'd never seen one before, and it was just like this beautiful golden ray of light around the moon, and I remember in that moment like a very distinct feeling of like infinite just gratitude and peace and happiness, and it was just like a very unique feeling that I've had only a few times in my life. And I remember in that moment, as weird as it sounds, like I knew I had to make songs that gave me the feeling I was having right there. Like if I could make songs that gave me this feeling of gratitude and peace and serenity, then I was doing something right. And so, weird as it sounds, I, right in the moment, knew it needed to be called Under Moonlight. Like the name just kind of hit me right there. And it, you know, it's those moments don't happen that often in music where you just know something is 100% right, but I did there. I knew this was the type of music I was going to make, and this was going to be the name.
That's
and
awesome.
Here we are.